Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be discussing skincare and how I cleared my skin to look like this from this. And put a picture, but as you saw from the what's it called, well, as you saw from like the picture that you saw, the main picture that was like, oh, before and after, your girl has come a long way, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna let you in on my tips and tricks and secrets that I did do, and I'm gonna give you a little insight of how I got my skin the way it, like how it got that bad, or how I think it got that bad, what I was told why I got like that, or what they think. And yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what worked for me, what didn't work for me, and you're just gonna see how I went about it. And yeah, so take notes if you guys are suffering from horrible acne that I suffered from, like it was traumatizing, then you definitely want to stay tuned. And I will be also, obviously, I'm letting you guys know the products that I used, all right? But also what worked for me might not work for you, might not work for everyone, but, and it might not be for everyone. Like, you might be like, no. So also what I'm gonna tell you guys, well, you'll see, but you might want a doctor's opinion. But yeah. Oh guys, quick jump in thing, because I'm just blabbing on and forgot to mention, I look all busted and a hot mess because I want you guys to see like how real, no makeup, no nothing, like, so in case you're like, why does she look so crusty, like, girl, go put your face on. It's just so you guys could see, like, I ain't hiding nothing. You're gonna see the real, raw, natural ugliness going on here. And these black eyes, well, not black eyes, but these bags, we gotta work on that, y'all. But I just want to hop in here and tell you real quick, because I forgot to mention that, and you guys can watch the video, like, this chick's ugly. Like, I'm tired of looking at her crusty self. Like, she's gonna just let us look at her crusty and not address it. No, I'm letting you guys know I know how to look crusty. So, about a year ago, yeah, a little over a year ago, barely over a year ago, but a year ago, I had horrible cystic acne. Like, guys, it was horrible. I will insert some pictures and you will see I was broken out, like, all through here on my face. And over here is that time of the month, so I still do get breakouts, but not like how these pictures that you're seeing were. Like, I don't, like, I get this because it's that time of the month, but this is the worst it gets, and it goes away. During this time of me having that cystic acne, it was never going away. Like, it was bad. So okay, let me give you a little backstory of what happened. So my face, I don't have terrible acne. I never did, even like through puberty or whatever. Like, my skin wasn't horrible. It was like typical, like, you know, little breakouts from growing up type of thing. And then as I got older, I had, you know, your monthly breakouts. Your girl is not that lucky to have perfect skin, so I had little breakouts. Nothing crazy. If I stressed, maybe, but 99% of the time whenever it broke out is because it's that time of the month, and that's really common. But so I went away to Miami with my friends, and my skin was fine. It was normal, because honestly I didn't notice anything different before I left for Miami. Now, when I was in Miami, I didn't have any breakouts. I will insert pictures so you guys can see my yeah, I have pictures. I will insert a picture of, as best as I can get, of my face in Miami so you guys can see. And when you see it, you see. But so when I came back from Miami, I noticed that, like, all of a sudden, like, I was getting big pimples. Like, first it started a little bit like this in a week, okay? I kid you not. And I thought I was tripping. So when I came back from Miami, I'm like, why is my face starting to break, like, a lot? And I'm like, it's not that time of the month. Maybe it's because, you know, I was like, maybe it's because of like the climate shift. I mean, I went in July, so I mean, it's hotter there pretty much, I guess. Not by like crazy a lot, because it was summer here, so it was hot here too. So I was like, I went into the water. I went into the beach. So into the ocean, and I got my face wet. And I think I've only been to Miami one other time prior to that, so I never went into the, I mean, I went into the water, but I never let it touch my face. This time I did. So I'm like, maybe it was the beach water, and like my face is reacting and it's not used to it. Because I have sensitive skin. Like, I have to be careful of products I use, because I will break out easily. Or not break out, but like I'll get hives. My face will get itchy and red and look irritated for like days, but it'll go away. It's temporary. So I'm like, maybe like my face is having a reaction from the water and the weather, like it being more humid out there. Right? It's more humid. Yeah. They're by the water, duh. But you know, like I was just like, maybe like the climate and weather and all this with the water, the mixture was like messing with my skin. So I thought, and then coming back to New York, maybe that's why. I'm like, you know, maybe my skin just needs to readjust. A month goes by and it has progressed worse. Okay, like I was just everywhere, and it was like these monster like breakouts. Like the pimples were huge, they were disgusting, they were white, and I was like, oh my god, I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, like my skin is really bad. And I was like, maybe it's just me. And you know, like I don't know, like I couldn't, I was just like, makeup was not helping it. I think I have a picture of me trying to put makeup over it, because I wore makeup every day. Like it was, I mean, in general, even before this. So like it wasn't like, oh, I started wearing more makeup and maybe it clogged my pores and my skin was having a reaction. No, like I always wore makeup, full face of makeup, to school, to work. So makeup was not doing it justice. And I have dry skin, so having lumpy, bumpy, pimples, like ginormous pimples, okay, it was not. And it was just red. It was so red too. So I'm pretty sure I have a picture that I took of like how my face looked with makeup. It could not, I couldn't pack on makeup. Like I couldn't pack on pounds, because then I'm gonna look cakey. And it's like, but I mean, it still defeated the purpose of me putting on makeup, because I just look dumb. Like I still look gross. I mean, maybe not as gross, but it didn't help. So whatever. And then one of my a few of my coworkers and friends were like, Jen, are you stressing out? Because, you know, like low-key, not trying to be a dick or anything, but you're breaking out a lot. Like, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, I think it's just like, and I told him like, from the weather change, from like Miami to here, my skin's probably readjusting, I'm not sure. And yeah, so I was like, damn, everyone's noticing and my skin is bad. And I tried everything, guys. Okay, so I used Proactive a while ago, and I guess I thought it worked. I don't know, I was a kid when I really used it. So my dad saw that I was breaking out a lot, and he was like, try the Proactive again, you know, it should work. Because, you know, my dad is Spanish, so you see something on TV and sometimes they believe it. And I mean, he remembered when I was a kid, so he thought it helped then, so it helped now. So I was like, you know what, you're right. So I went into Ulta, I bought the Proactive system, and I did I went all out. I went and got like every step that you could, the toner, the mask, the like deep cleaning mask. And I tried that. I tried that in the middle of July, because he was the one that was telling me. My dad would be honest. He'll tell me if, you know, I'm breaking out, my face looks messed up, I'm gaining weight. My dad, he does not hold back. He is blunt and honest, which I thank him for that. But, you know, he told me, and I tried it, and like my skin was not budging. So it still looked the same. I tried it for almost a month. So he told me this in the middle of July, and so by the time it was like middle of August, I went to Texas. I have family that lives in Texas. So I was visiting my sister, my brother-in-law, and my nieces, like all my family. They all said it. They were like, Jen, what's wrong with your face? And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, and my sister's like, I've never seen you break out this bad. Like, you need to go get that checked out. You need to go to a dermatologist, something. So I made an appointment, and with the Proactive, my skin, nothing, didn't even phase it. Like, these pimples were bulletproof to anything I was putting on. Anything. I was looking up home remedies. I put like I made like you know, like face masks from scratch that like people were like, I used this for a week and my skin flawless. And I was like, trying it, y'all. The apple cider vinegar didn't work. I was doing everything, and I didn't change my skincare routine either. And I wash my face every day, and I always moisturize my skin because I have dry skin. So, and I'm wearing makeup every day. So if I don't do this stuff, I'm gonna look like a Brillo pad with makeup on. So I never changed it, and like I said, my skin is very sensitive, so I couldn't change like anything, because certain products did not work for me and specific products did work for me. And oh, in case you guys are wondering, I'm all over the place. I apologize. I really need to write this stuff down next time. But the stuff that I was using like previous, before my horrible cystic acne breakout, I was using like the regular Neutrogena, like it was like grapefruit or whatever. I don't remember the name. I'll put it down here. I'll try to insert a picture of what I was using. It was just a bottle, and then I used coconut oil and lotion on my face. And so whatever, made an appointment with a dermatologist. He saw me, and so when I went to go see him, like the pimples that I had all over my freaking face were ginormous, and I tried not to touch them because people were like, oh, you're popping it and that's what's making them spread. So you know what, I was like, you know what, fine, like popping is just, you know, I'm not seeing a difference. Let me see what happens when I don't pop them. You know what happened? Nothing. They still came as big and the same, maybe even worse. Okay, and they were painful, even like just to touch my face, like because they were just so like they were so big, and like they were just full of pus or whatever it is that pimples are made out of. Yeah, so it was painful. Even when I popped them, they were so painful. Like I would take a hot shower so my pores would open. You know, like if you pop a pimple, like you should put warm water on it or warm compressant, whatever. I would do that, and that still hurt, and I'm like, oh my god. But I wasn't gonna leave them on my face because it was like, at least they were kind of down, not as like big wow white heads looking like they're about to explode in someone's face, because that's how bad they were. I was just like, F it, I'm gonna pop them. So when I went to the dermatologist, he saw them and he was like, oh, he's like, did you have a baby, or are you pregnant, or were you pregnant? And I was like, no. And he was like, okay, how old are you? I was 26, 27, I forgot. I think I was 27. But yeah. And he was like, oh, this is probably hormonal acne, like, you know, your face, your hormones, you know, as you get older, they're changing, something like that. So like they're like shifting, and your body's having a reaction to it. And I'm like, is there something I could do? Like, and I work in a pharmacy, so like I know a lot of medications, and I know the side effects. I know how strong they are, and I know, or I have an idea, because you know I learn about the medications being a pharmacy technician, and you know my pharmacist tells us the side effects and stuff, and I've heard it myself. So one thing I was afraid of was Accutane. Like, I know you have to go through tests before you get prescribed it or even considered taking it. And I was just scared because that's a really harsh, strong drug in your body. But I've seen two reactions. Like, I've seen it work completely great for people, and I've seen it where it did nothing. So, I mean, like Nazanin Kavari, and I'm pretty sure her sister, Yasmin, it worked amazing for both of them. Because, y'all, go check her out. She's a goddess. Gorgeous. Skin, beautiful, okay? Her skin was probably just worse than mine, okay? Like, bad but worse. Like, so when I was looking at my acne, I was like, oh my god, like, it reminded me of Nas. So I was like, I'm gonna get Accutane. Like, he's gonna tell me to get Accutane, which he probably would have told me if I would have went back to him. But so he gave me cortisone shots and like the really big pimples so that they wouldn't hurt and so that they would go down. And I mean, the shots hurt when he put it in, but I felt so relieved because I saw them go down. I was like, oh my god, like, I thought it was like a sign like that they would get better. But whatever. So he gave me the shots and he was like, I'm gonna prescribe you doxycycline. Yeah, doxycycline mono something. I forgot the rest of it. So I was like, okay, I know that that's like to get rid of bacteria. And I know a lot of dermatologists prescribe that for like when you have acne and stuff, but it's good for when to get like bacteria and stuff like that out of your system. So I was supposed to take it regularly. I believe it was like take it 2 times a day, which I did for like 2 months. I took it, and honestly, it did nothing. And 3 days after I got those shots in my face, like, I was like, okay, maybe like the shots will help calm down my skin. No, y'all, them pimples came back better than ever. All right, they were like, no, girl, no, we are not going anywhere. Okay, we are here to stay. Okay, like, they were letting me know. They came through. Them doxycycline pills did nothing. Didn't calm them even. Didn't even like slow. No, they were still coming. They were nope, everywhere. I'm like, I'm taking this medication for nothing. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna go. I mean, I thought about going back and telling them that it didn't work, right? Because I was like, you know, sometimes it takes 3 months for medication to actually 3 to 6 months for medication to have any effect really on your body, especially when it comes to pills. But I didn't see the slightest of anything. So whatever, I had an appointment for a for a gynecologist appointment. And it was not for my acne at all. I was just going for, you know, routinely maintenance stuff. And he saw that I had this breakout, and he was like, did you see a dermatologist? And I was like, yes, I did. And he was like, did he prescribe you doxy? And I was like, yes, he did. And he's like, and I bet you didn't see any results. I was like, you were correct. And he was like, well, have you ever considered birth control? And I was like, no. Like, I didn't even know that could do anything. But I'm a person, like, I'm not against it, but for myself, like, I personally am not one for it, because I'm like, you know, I've heard so many things, like, it makes you gain weight, you know, like, when you want to have kids, it's difficult, and I was just like, and I never really considered it because, well, and I mean, like, my cycle's fine, so I know most people use it to like regulate their cycle. My cycle was fine, so I was like, no. And he was like, well, he's like, birth control will help you clear up your skin, I can promise you that. And I was just so desperate because my face was so bad, guys, so bad, so embarrassing. I was like, and I thought about it, I was like, I don't really know, like, I just don't know if I want that in my system, like, just those chemicals and stuff like that. Like, I don't want that kind of medication in my body personally. And I thought about it, and he was like, you know what? He's like, think about it. Call me if you decide. I can write you a prescription. I'm like, okay. So I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm desperate. F it. So I called him. He wrote me a prescription. He's like, I'm going to write you a prescription for low dose. And in a month, guys, my face cleared up like so fast. Like within 2 months, my skin was like this. I wasn't having this. I'd had other complications with birth control. I'm not on it anymore. I will make another video as to why I got off birth control, what was my experience, and what made me choose to just stop taking it. But I only took it for a few months, and I've been off of it for a while. And I was afraid that once I got off of it, that my skin would go back. But it didn't. It's been a while. Besides these little breakouts, like I popped all my pimples, and as you see in the pictures how horrible they were, and everyone's like, oh, they're gonna leave scars. I mean, like, I look dumb, but whatever. So I really don't have scars like that. These you might see because they're recent, but like this is nothing compared to what I had before. Like I had them here. It was just not pretty, but I come a long way. I have come a long way. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I made a video prior to this of the same video, and my face was completely clean and clear. Like I wasn't having any of this because it was before that time of the month, and I didn't like it. I wasn't proud of the video, and I really contemplated on posting. I was like, I really need to post a video because I made like 3 videos in one day, and I was like, I don't want to post something that I'm not okay with. I don't want to just post to post, you know, like I want to be okay or proud of what I'm posting. And I was just like, no, I'm not feeling it. And I could put a little snip, and you guys could see like my face was clear a week ago. Okay, and let's see, you will see, okay, see, there's this mark of when I had a pimple. Okay, and in that video you will see the pimple because it's brand new there, and I didn't pop it when I should have, but you'll see it. So you guys don't think I'm lying, like, her face is already broken out, she's just lying. No, like I will insert like a 2-second clip snip of it, and you guys can see that I was legit and real. Chin, and like it was bad because I like generally when I do break out, like I'll break out here, and my chin. But like I was like, I've never broken out like around this area, and I was breaking out everywhere, like all through here. Like I'm pretty sure you could see the scars. But yeah. Sorry, looking at my nose. But you'll see in the pictures, I'll try to compare. I was really broke out on this side, and I think this side had like the biggest pimples. I mean, I still get like minor breakouts, but I don't get them. But anyways, so the birth control is honestly what worked for me, and once I got off of it, I was able to still maintain my skin. The birth control that I used is this Blissovi. It's gonna look backwards to you guys because I'm using my front face camera. I'll like record it, like I'll take a picture and snip it in here. But yeah, it comes like this. Okay, it's a low dose birth control, and it works great. If you're willing to try it and you're desperate like me and you're going through what I went through, and you don't want Accutane, and you want to consider, I suggest talking to your gynecologist or seeing your dermatologist as well. See what they recommend. But if I could go back, I really don't know if I would not take the birth control, because I don't know if I'd want to wait longer to see if it would eventually just like clear up. If I would have kept taking the doxy, maybe I would have tried taking the doxy more to see, but I was just so impatient. I wasn't getting any results. But with the birth control, y'all, like that amazing. So I don't know if you're not opposed to trying birth control, and if you are under 18, discuss it with your parents too. You are, if you're under 18, like you're 16 and that, guys, it's probably just puberty acne, and you'll get through it. I know it's really harsh because you're in high school. I mean, discuss it with your parents if you're under 18. But I appreciate the results that I got from the birth control. The other side effects that I got, I did not. It's the only thing I regret, but other than that, like, my skin did really good. Now, how I'm maintaining it now for the time being is I use, since I said I have dry skin and sensitive skin, I'm very careful. Oh, I use the Clearasil because I watched a Vet XO and her skin is amazing. But I think she just always has amazing skin. Like, she was born with good skin. I'm pretty sure she said that. And she uses Cetaphil. Clearasil, what the fuck? Cetaphil. Y'all, didn't do nothing. But I did use it before, and I was just like, I feel like it doesn't really wash my face, but that's just me. No offense to anybody else if it works for you guys. It just wasn't doing anything, but it is good for sensitive skin, But I do use the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Exfoliating Cleanser. Cleanser, right? Yeah, cleanser. Looks like this. It's really good. It's backwards, so it's kind of pointless to me. But so you guys get an idea of what it looks like. So it looks like I use it every day. I'm normally just wash my face at night, sometimes in the morning, but I'm also now, after this whole thing, like, also what I was thinking of why I was breaking out is also because I work in an office, and when I would have to make like a lot of phone calls, and I'm like, and I shared my desk sometimes, so I'm like, maybe it's from like the oils and stuff like that from the hands of me holding on the phone and going like this and pressing on my face, because it was like kind of made sense. And like I'd be like on the computer or on the phone when I'm at work in the office, and I'm like this, and I have my hand like this and this and this touching my face. I'm like, the oils from my hands touching things, maybe that's why. So I always carry hand sanitizer. I'm always washing my hands, and before I do my makeup or even wash my face, I always wash my hands. Also, what I learned is I will see if I can find the YouTube channel link of a dermatologist where he said that I think it's 3 or 5 things. I think it was 5 things, but I only remember 3 of things not to use on your face, which is alcohol. Rubbing alcohol you shouldn't put after you like pop a pimple. It's not good. Body lotion, I forgot why, but it's like because it's thick or something, the consistency is different. It's not good for your face, and it'll clog your pores like a lot more. I forgot what else. Oh, soap, like hand soap, because that ages you, and the stuff that's like in like hand soap and some other things I forgot, but I will link it down, and I'll put the dermatologist's name somewhere on the screen of the video so you guys could watch it, because that helped me too. I mean, I just recently watched it, but like I was like, oh, like I was doing alcohol. Oh, that's also what I was doing when I popped the pimples. I put alcohol on my face because I was like, oh no, like I'm making sure like it kills any bacteria of pimple in there so that there's no more popping up. That's probably also what made me break out. Don't do that either, guys, because that was one of the biggest mistakes. I forgot who I learned that from to do, and I was like, oh, gotta clean it out. No, don't do that. Okay, when you do pop pimples, though, what I learned from what's her name, like Dr. Pimple Popper, she said when you do pop pimples, try using 2 Q-tips and doing it. And also, when you do it, wash it out with like cool water, not cold and not hot, kind of like room temperature. Whenever you wash your face, she says wash your face with room temperature water. Put your face cleansing stuff on where you pop the pimples. So I use this. I can't find my brush for some reason, but I needed a new one anyways, but it's somewhere in my room and I can't find it. When I put this on, I wet my face with warm water, or when I get out the shower because your pores are open, and I rub it, and then I get the brush and I wet the brush like a little bristle brush. I'll try to post a picture so you guys have an idea. And I will, in circular motions, like circular motions of like using the brush, so I get like all the dirt out, and I'm mixing in the cleanser in my face good. So once I do that, I wash it. And I'm pretty sure I learned it from Beauty Bird, from like her videos from years ago, is don't dry your face with a towel because it has a lot of bacteria. Use a paper towel and pat dry your face. Okay, I learned from Pimple Popper, Dr. Pimple Popper, not to like rub your face because that's how you create wrinkles. So you pat your face with the paper towel. And then another thing that I saw during my process before I got on birth control, I saw that this company called Buddy, they had masks. I mean, they were popular before then, but like, let's see, it's like that, and it's like powder. It's a clay mask, and this is a detox clay mask. And I saw like a lot of people, like they showed the before and after, but it took like 3 to 6 months. And I was like, I don't got time for that. I need it now. Like, this shit need to be gone yesterday. Like 5 minutes ago, it needed to be gone. So, but I got it anyways, and it does do really good. I mean, I do use this. I try to use it twice a month because I don't like to put too much on my face because I don't want it to like pull whatever oils my dry desert skin has. I just don't like to use a lot of stuff on my face because, like I said, my skin is sensitive. At least my facial skin is very sensitive. So, little ASMR moments. Whatchamacallit? I do use this, and a little bit goes a long way, but I think this was separate, but they have this brush, right? So I use this, and honestly, like, it does pull up the dirt, and I have the like black charcoal mask where you rip it off. Well, pull it off, don't rip. But, and you know, pulls your blackheads and stuff like that. I use that, but I use this too at least twice a month. Or I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Gel Mask. Okay, it comes in this little container. But they also have like the sheet masks, and those work good. Oh, when I use that stuff, my face feels amazing. Okay, like, it feels like just the perfect skin, so soft and smooth and hydrated. Okay, I use this, but to get that luxurious feeling, is the Neutrogena masks, the hydrating one. I'm telling y'all, it's a game changer. Okay, but it is nice to use like these masks. I also use what is the Shea Moisture, I'm pretty sure it is. Like, they have a Jamaican castor oil face clay mask, but it doesn't dry up like this. This, you wait till it completely dries, and then you get a washcloth, a warm washcloth, and you wipe it off your face, because it's like almost impossible to get this bad boy off if you don't have something to wipe it off. But it works good. I like how it leaves my skin feeling. It leaves it soft after I take this off. Also, I know you guys are gonna be like, you hear it all the time, but it's true. Drink a lot of water. A lot of water helps your skin stay hydrated. It's good for your body. It helps, you know, cleanse your body. So like, if you have an unhealthy diet, that also affects your face. And I eat relatively healthy. Sometimes during that time of the month, I want some extra greasy, oily food that I shouldn't be eating, but I do. So that, you know, like, that sometimes affects me. But I don't really eat that unhealthy. So, but like, if you eat a lot of like junk, a lot of fast food, a lot of candy and snacks, like unhealthy snacks, that do affect you, but, and sodas and stuff like that. So try to drink more water, try to eat healthier, try to stay away from like the oily, greasy fast foods, especially because my weakness is french fries and potato chips. I could eat that every day, and pizza. Y'all, don't get me started, okay? But you know, like, I don't eat that all the time, but you know, it's my guilty pleasure. But you know, like, eating unhealthy like that, it does affect your skin too, especially your face. I have learned that. But drinking a lot of water does help. And you know, like, if you drink it with cucumbers, if you try to do the apple cider vinegar, that's nasty, the apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna warn you guys. But you know, it's good to like detox your body with. But just drink water, okay? Water does help a lot. It's a step closer to doing better, not just for your skin, but for your body, your health, okay? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, if I do, I'll just have to add it in here. But that's honestly, the birth control is what helped me so much. Like, it's really, really, really important. But if you guys only have like little breakouts and that, don't worry, give it some time. But if you have horrible cystic acne, or as the dermatologist called it, hormonal acne, you might want to consider this. Or, oh, I almost forgot. So my dad has this remedy that he got from my aunt in Ecuador, because your girl's half Ecuadorian, okay? Apparently my cousin had the same issue. He had like really bad cystic acne, and his dermatologist told him to drink like half a cup of orange juice mixed with plain Greek yogurt, like a quarter cup of Greek yogurt, and you pour orange juice and you mix it. I tried that, but I was also doing it when I had the birth control, so I don't know if it really helped until recently when I was getting this little breakout. Like, this is the worst my face has ever gotten, and I was freaking out. Like, I was like, oh my god. So I started drinking it, and my dad saw my face. He's like, Jennifer, you better start drinking it. And I did. Apparently the point of like drinking the Greek yogurt with the orange juice, it works as like antioxidants that helps like detox your skin, your body, of like whatever is making your skin break out. And apparently like all my cousins did it and it worked for them, and like some of my dad's friends' kids did it and it worked for them. So that may work too. You have to do it. So here's the directions: is you do like a quarter, 1/4 cup of like, you put like, okay, you have like a regular cup size like this, you put this much of Greek yogurt, okay, like that, and then you fill up to here with orange juice. You drink it for 14 days straight, you stop for a day or two, and then you go back for another 14 days, and it should work. I did it. I haven't had any more breakouts besides this, and I did that, and these came only within the 14-day span. I only finished like, I've only done it for 7 days. I'm still doing it though, because your girl is not risking it. And I washed my face and I made sure to do the masks. So yeah. But that's really all I have. Those are the things that worked for me. That's how I maintain my skin. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I hope I helped you guys in some kind of way with my experience, because I was trying everything that I found on YouTube, everything. And yeah, so on that note, I hope I helped you guys, and I hope my story helped you a little bit, if we can relate a little bit. And if you guys try that orange juice thing or something else worked for you, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye. Oh guys, real quick, I forgot to mention the most important thing is, make sure if you like this video to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Alright, hit that notification bell at the bottom. Alright, it's down there, shaped like a bell, it's gray. Make sure you hit it so you can get notified every time I post a new video, because I will be posting story times, try on hauls, I have a whole bunch of hauls, makeup reviews, makeup looks, because your girl knows how to do makeup, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Any suggestions, leave it down below, okay? Bye, guys.